Can you hear me now? No. We good? Okay. What the fuck is going on? I gotta add it to all of my, to all the different pages. Give me 1 second, guys. My bad. I don't know. My computer restarted last night, and I guess it fucked up. So good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone is well. Low-key day today. Just some dunks on Nike and some dunks on Champs. We are passing on the sixes. I don't, local maybe, but sixes don't generally do well. It is a clean colorway, but I wouldn't invest too much in it, to be honest with you. Let me add the mic to all my windows real quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're good here. All right, we should be good there. And we should be good there. We good on all the windows? All the windows are good. Smitty, what up? Jack, what up? Justin, what up? Tommy, what up? Adrian, B-Town, what up? I'm going to have to mess with the audio again. All right. Is it clear or is it all fucked up? Otto, what up? Yeah, Marina Blue still dropping. Jesus, man. What a shit show. Marina's pulled? This audio is aggravating as fuck. No, I'm getting 39 minutes. Can you guys still hear me or no? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're still good on Marinas as of now, at least. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if, yeah. It was always releasing on Champs only. Do you know if any proxy providers do daily full subnets for Yeezys? Stat does, Smitty. Stat Proxies does daily subnets. Foot Locker store only. Rest of stock was sent to Champs. Yeah. No, and Foot Locker never had a countdown. From what I know, at least, I didn't see a countdown on Foot Locker. I only saw it on Champs. So, but it looks like we're gonna be doing. I'm running U sneakers, and we're running Sigma for Footsites today. We switched it up to Sigma. If Champs drops, we're going to be running Sigma. We got Sigma on deck. So hopefully Sigma does something. Isn't that for ship to me on Champs? They usually put a countdown on their website when it's a ship to me entry only? Does that make sense? That question? Is the countdown when they're going to pull winners? Because it says it's closed already to enter. But then what's the drop countdown for? It says drops in and then a countdown. I wouldn't be surprised they've already dropped these on Footsites, so we'll find out. If anything, we'll hang out, we'll talk some shit, we'll run for the dunks on Nike, and we'll be done. It is what it is. You're right about that. Yeah, usually they do load sizes. You may be right about that. I didn't think about that. I rented it. I couldn't find a seller that from where I wanted it to be. I see sales for like $100. Everybody was like 150, 175. So okay, audio should be good now. I don't think it's layered. Wait, let me. Is this sound layered now, Jack? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had to mute the second input capture. What bot I paid $330 for? What pot I paid $330 for? And we're ready to go on what bot. So we're running for slides. We're running 4 Valors, 2 Mechs, and a what bot. We got about 2,200 ISPs, and we'll be running mainly Diamond Resis throughout. They're sponsoring all the data, so we're gonna run mostly Diamond, and we'll back it up with Wolf and Leaf on a couple instances of Valor. That's what slides is gonna look like on Monday. Got what bot takes a 1 Gmail per 100 tasks, so I'm running about eight Gmails initial, and then I have 8 backups as well loaded. And then for Valor, same thing. But we only run one Gmail on Valor. Hopefully stock is as good as everyone say it's going to be. Supposedly word is that it's double, that stock is double what it was the last slide drop, which I'm okay with all of that. So I'm revamping all my profiles. I only had 30 slash cards, so I'm adding 30 slash, and I'm doing 20 privacy as well, so I can up my my checkout count, because I figure anything after 2 they usually cancel, right? They start to decline any checkouts on the same cards after 2. I've never got more than 2 checkouts on 1 card before, so that way if I have 50 profiles I can check out about 100. 4 Mech, 2 Whatbot, 3 Valor. Nice. I do have the ability to get a drop key on Whatbot. They just came out with it yesterday, but I don't have anywhere to put it, and I really don't have the proxies for it, to be honest with you. The Gmails I have, Adrian, yes, I have Gmails for sale. So I have about 71 clicks that I'll drop on tomorrow for slides. We'll do a sale. We'll do $7 1 clicks and $5 0.9s. So if you guys are interested in joining the Discord, the Discord to Kickz GMAILZ is in the description. Do you have luck with privacy on Wise? Yeah, absolutely. To be 100% transparent, Baron, I just joined Slash less than a month ago. Only reason is on those knit runners. On the knit runners, they declined me because of my balance on privacy. So somebody in the chat sent me a Slash invite. So no, you can open a ticket now, Adrian. So I just joined Slash, but privacy was my go-to for over a year, and I never had any issues with it at all. So the sauce, I've got 3, but not in a while. Okay. So it's been a while. Got you. I've seen you in Slack. Yeah. I wonder when Whatbot's going to switch over. That shit's annoying as fuck to have 2 Discords open. I guess it's not that bad because it's only one server. It's only the Whatbot server. But Justin, have you started your tasks already for you sneakers? Or are you waiting to see if Q's going to go up? Done setting up. Be sure to click the disk symbol on that last Sigma group of yours. The disk symbol. Aha. This? Okay. I appreciate it, bro. They said they were going to move to Discord. They just made an announcement of everything that they're going to start doing. Yeah, Discord. We are still planning to move to Discord, but it will not be happening anytime soon. Our hope is that this happens sometimes in the second half of the year. Starting them now, not even sure they are dropping on champs or not. Figure go for the confirm. Yeah. Never thought I'd see the day. What? For Discord? At least they keep it 100. I like how transparent they are, though. You know what I mean? Like Shopify, yeah, we're not interested, so don't focus on it. Don't count on it because we don't care. Discord coming this later, so every sneaky hates Discord. Gotcha. We'll figure it out. Queue up for snipes on Jordan 6s, guys. Rezzies is the move for Whatbot, really? Huh, okay. So maybe I'll switch some things up because I got right now, I got, what do we got? We got Stat Subnet and Heaven Pure. And then we got Stat, Onyx, and Covert Pure. So we got 256, 456, like 500 ISPs. How do you get all those bots that aren't on Bot Broker? What do you mean? They're all on Bot Broker. If you type in Sigma or Whatbot in the search, it'll pull up. But B-Town, that's the sauce for real? Because if it is, I'm going to pull my ISPs off Whatbot and put them on my 4th instance of Valor because I'm running short on ISPs there. Up your task count. So people are saying like 700, 800. That's not the case. So more. Check Slack and success post. Just got what about many people running 2,000. Okay. All right. Good idea. I didn't think about that. I forgot about that. I didn't even see success setups. On one instance, 3,000. Okay. You got it. Check stock. Also, is it actually 100 per Gmail? That's what I heard. Jack Lily, I'm just always sketched. As long the T-bonds, as long as you grab a middleman, then you don't got anything to worry about. As long as you grab a middleman, you don't have anything to worry about. And no matter what, grab a middleman. No matter what, I don't care. Listen, my posts are as follows. Want to sell or want to buy, whatever, I give the price. Middleman mandatory. I don't care how many references you have. Don't even hit my inbox with a Twitter link or a success post of how great of a person you are. I don't care if I'm spending $4, $5, $7, $1,000, $2,000 on a bot. I can afford the $10 or $15 that it's going to cost me to pay for a middleman to make sure everything is on the up and up. Somebody try to scam me renting Sigma. Yeah, and there's a few things that you can do in order to make sure these guys are on point. Copy and paste their name, their entire Discord name, and search for it throughout Botmart and title. If there's no fucking history with them at all, then there's no reason you should be doing business with them. I don't care if they're new. They may be legit. They may just be new. I don't care. I'll take the L then, and I'll find another buyer or another seller. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I rented Sigma yesterday, but this guy had like 500 different comments, you know, in the references page saying, you know, thank you, smooth transaction, and the great post, and thank you for great business. But like over a year of it back to back. So Footsites should be dropping. Footsites should be dropping slides, yes. And your tickets should never come out of your messages. Some people try to make a ticket look like, make a message look like a ticket. They'll post everything that a ticket has, but you'll see it in your DMs instead of in your fucking, in the Discord server itself. If that ever happens, they're trying to scam you too. And there's only one person that's in the it's in the ticket. It's you, the buyer, or you and the seller, plus the middleman. There's 3-4 people in there talking, plus you, and that you gotta back out. You gotta back out. Also, someone checked to see if they were in Sigma's Discord. Good idea, Baron. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I didn't think about that. That's pretty fucking smart. To be honest, if you fall for that, you should get nobody should get scammed. Nobody should get scammed. Some people are brand fucking new and have no idea what's going on. And I don't believe that just because you're unaware that you should get scammed. Everybody was green at one point and had no fucking idea what they were doing. So we can't forget where we came from, guys. But anyways, all right, I started my used sneaker task. They're gonna start settling into the drop now. We still got no queue it up for Footsites. So people are vultures, yeah. And you know what? The scams are getting more and more like are better. they're getting a lot better. They're getting harder to tell. People are, it's just, it sucks, man. It sucks. You literally can't trust anyone at all. Like, no one. Yeah, I can show it. Very quickly, though, because it's going to start. Right. Yeah, so we got 23 tasks, size 9 and 9.5. The last entry will go in right before a minute into the drop. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, I mean, they have these hacks where you click a link and all of a sudden all your information is compromised. Like, that sucks, man. And people who are just coming in who have no fucking idea, you know what I mean? Like, zero clue of what's going on and what to do. And they just click a simple link and it's over. And it's a done deal. I feel like Discord should have something, like, you know what I mean? Like, they should make it mandatory that people use 2FA. Like, it's mandatory. But I heard that the newest scam doesn't even, 2FA doesn't even matter. They bypass that too. Champs is supposed to be dropping at 10, but Qit is not up yet. No, I don't click links either. No links at all. Inbot or harvester. Inbot is what I heard is better. 1 Gmail per 100 tasks is what I heard. But we'll see. You should position your camera view towards the left of the screen. Chat covers it and usually covers the bots you are showing to your viewers. What do you mean? You mean here? I can do that. You mean there? Anyone else have an issue with that camera? Where it's positioned on the screen? I feel like no matter where I put it, it's gonna block something. You know what I mean? Because now it's blocking Valor unless I move Valor up, I guess. Okay. You like when you can see the time. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Oh, I see. So the chat comes in. Wait, but I don't have chat on my screen. I don't have it as a layout, as a filter on the screen. It should be to the right of the page no matter what, right? It should never cover the video. Some people have it like going on the feed itself. I don't like that at all. It's distracting for me. I think it looks sloppy like that. But whatever. If we want to keep it like that, we'll move it like that. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, we'll fix that. There you go. Good to go. All right, so we got nothing yet. No queue it yet. I'm using Google Chromecast on a 4K. Gotcha. What ISPs? I use Godlike from Proxy Heaven. But regardless of the ISPs that you use, you should be able to renew them every month. So you should never have to change them, unless, of course, the entire subnet goes down. And you have to change them. But Godlike hasn't went down since I've had them. I've had them for almost a year now, I think. I use Shy Cook. 10 o'clock, Kyle. I use Shy Cooked because with Resi purchase, you get 25 of them free for the month. Yeah. If they work, quality of the ISP is paramount. It's paramount. There's a lot of factors in a Nike, and I say it all the time. The fucked up thing is that you won't know when you're getting filtered out on Nike. You just stop hitting. You make changes and you do something different, and then all of a sudden you just stop hitting. Yeah, Luda. I mean, for 25 accounts, what is that? Like maybe $30, $40. Just splurge on a set amount of proxies, and keep those proxies the same. How did you like? I had an issue where the pings were off by like 200-300. So there was an issue, David. I spoke about the issue yesterday. So there was an issue. They forgot to implement a few fail safes on the proxies themselves. But since then, everything has been replaced. Anyone who's had any issues with their proxies, it's been replaced. But no, mine ping under 60 milliseconds. Every single Footsite drop is at 10 unless they just randomly restock. There you go. The subnet killing me with the lack of drops. What subnet, Sauce? What subnet do you have? Justin, what sizes are you running on these? Oh, 9 and 9.5 ain't bad. There's about 1,300 pairs on each, so I'm gonna keep my sizes the same. Queue it up. Check AK, but my wrath isn't picking. No, queue it is not up. People are saying the product was pulled entirely. That there's a countdown, but because there's no sizes, they're not dropping. But no, as of right now, queue it is not up. So unless they pull product page off completely and we don't see a countdown anymore, you're going to start your task about 2 minutes before 10. Just profile sizes. I don't know. I really gotcha. That makes sense. That's huge too, guys. If you're running used sneakers and you're changing up your sizes every drop, that's an issue. Because you should be setting your size in size options. You should be setting your size. So that way your size stays the same every time you go to checkout. Okay, with no auto solve. I don't know what that means. I mean, you don't have to use auto solve, no. But right, correct. You're talking about when you start tasks 2 minutes before 10. Correct. I mean, unless they put up queue it right away. Like if they just drop queue it 2 minutes before they drop the shoe, then you're gonna have to use auto solve. Talking about what bot? Oh my, but yeah. But of course, the day I get Sigma, they don't drop. So that's just my luck. It would figure that that would be the case. God likes are off Proxy Heaven. God likes are not off on Nike, no. God likes are off on Shopify, YS, and Foots, but you can still farm with them and go to like Nike or Best Buy or Target. Like all of those sites are on. You need to hit with other proxies. Right, correct. You need to get into Elite. So there's a few different ways now Nemi is made it to where it's a little bit easier. Before when I got in, you had to post success and fill out an application. There wasn't any like random drawings where you could like win a chance at Elite or nothing like that. Yeah, they are heaven proxies, correct. My bad. Okay, I get your question now. Yes, they are proxy heaven proxies, yes. But they are fucking the best of the best. Some people say that they're too good. Like they end up like the because the quality is so good, websites recognize them as I don't know, I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. That someone was saying that they have a hard time passing Splash because the quality is so good that it's like impossible for a proxy or for something to be recognized like that. I don't know. But people are passing better on regular proxy heaven than they are on godlike. Does regular proxy heaven work on shop? Yeah. Stat proxies. The stat proxies work well on YS, yes. They haven't been awake early enough to turn them on for Footsites in the past 2 drops, but I don't really care. I only have a few of them. But for YS and shop, they're on point. And farming with them, they're also on point. I farm with stat ISPs and also with stat capture proxies. And so I bought 100 GMAILZ. I farmed them for 3.5 days, maybe 4 days, and 63 of the GMAILZ. Now these are GMAILZ that never saw a proxy. Brand new GMAILZ, never been farmed. Within 3.5, 4 days, 63 of them were 1-clicks. Seeing his data center. Well, that's what I thought, Joe, but someone was like, oh, the proxy quality's too good, so they recognize it as like it's got to be something wrong with it, like it can't be a residential or it can't be a normal proxy, so they don't let them pass or something like that. I don't know. Stat is the only ISP that hit for me last drop, Luda. The only ISP to check out for me was Stat on foam runners. How much is Stat per 25? Here, let me check. But you can use my code too, kickznfiber. Those are my codes right there. If you guys need to grab them. But there's $62 minus 25%. So $47 for 25. So a little less than $2 a proxy, which is not bad. That's generally how much they are. Dick's Sporting Goods queue is up. Yeah, you guys might be right on that. I need some new capture proxies. Stat is definitely good on captures for sure. Good for 30 days. Yep. Good for 30 days. Yeah. So the ones that I get are the level 3s are the ones that I use. They're optimized for Shopify, Footsites, YS, for farming. They're optimized for all of it. So that way I don't have anything to worry about. Correct. Unlimited data for 30 days. You can run them 24/7. But just take care of them though. What is a capture proxy? So a capture proxy is generally what it is. It's a banned ISP. It's an ISP that has become banned on main websites like YS, Footsites, some Shopify sites, and they make it a capture proxy in order to increase the score of your Gmail. Stat, I don't think does that because stat proxies are also, they work on YS. The capture proxies do. So with that being said, it increases the score of your Gmail and you use it to build a relationship. So when you buy capture proxies, you add them to a Gmail and then you farm them together. Farming meaning there's software that goes to random websites. They look up okay, so so stat isn't banned. Gotcha. They fill out newsletters, they watch YouTube, they check Gmails, they do all that shit. So that way it looks like a human is using the Gmail. And then when you're ready for like a YS drop or when you want to set up for Shopify, you take that Gmail and that capture proxy, you load them into your bot. That way you can pass Splash or those Gmails I bought from you on Stat. Yep. You can always double check by looking at the proxy, Justin, and they always say Stat in the proxy. Still no queue it, guys. Footsite queue monitor just went up. So now we got to scramble. Fuck. Fuck, man. Yeah, start tasks, but I'm not getting... I'm just getting loading product on Sigma. Why? What am I doing wrong? You don't think Q is live? Okay. So should we stop then? I'm gonna keep it up. Fuck it. They pulled the page completely, huh? Okie dokie. Oh, this was Kids Foot Locker Q it anyways. Fuck it, I'll leave them. Could be for the Midnight Navies, yeah. You're right about that. I didn't think about that. Excuse me. Good luck to everybody. Good luck, everyone. Yeah. Sixes are live on Kids Foot Locker. That's all I see checking out right now. Man, this house is like Antarctica, man. Yeah, that's 404 error is normal. I wonder if those bread mids are gonna do anything. What do you guys think? No, right? I would assume that they're not going to. They have that same material on them that the Union Dunks do. That ripstop on them. I believe they would have done well if they didn't have that ripstop. They would have just been regular bread mids. But then again, Crocs are $150 fucking now. Yeah, it's sometimes, Jack. When the site's all fucked up, like look. See? Page fail, load. So sometimes, yeah. But listen, at the end of the day, fuck it. As long as you just have the entry in, that's all that matters. I mean, it's crazy that you don't know what's gonna hit and what's not. Anyone could have went on and checked out as many of those Crocs as they wanted. Like hands down, they could have checked out as many Crocs as they wanted to. I manually carded trying to get a pair for someone. You hit a dunk? I'm not there yet. All my pages say failed to load, so I'm gonna have to go based on privacy. But I think because I hit so many of those tree lines on my accounts, I think that's what set me back. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting errors on every page, so I'm just gonna stop all my tasks now. I don't even know if I got any entries in. I hope I did. Let me check my... No, I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, they're all sold out. So, L's coming in, yeah. My accounts are weird like that. I'll take L's on shit like this, and then on pandas, I hit four pairs. Hit 7 tree lines. Hit 3 on 100. Damn sure I should have hit 1 at least. Yeah, I didn't hit any. Stop and restart, yeah. Well, another day full of L's. Hopefully all my L's will add up to W's on Monday. Are these Coppa Kyle? Yes. That's all I run. Let me check Prism. Prism is checking out on Dix. I'm wondering if I should keep Prism now. I don't want to spend, Dix doesn't drop anything. And normally on Dix, you can manually, Henry, what up? You can manually cop on Dix. I don't know, man. I mean, what drops on dicks? What drops that's any good? Right, exactly. Anytime it's anything fucking hype, they tank. They do well on Brickz all day long. This Prism is a good bot for like people who own stores and shit, who like need a bunch of stock of like Jordans and like shit like that. Mech will have DSG soon also, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it up. I'm not spending another $150 on Prism to keep it for another 3 months. UNC 6s were on DSG. Right, but in that case, then you can buy it for $150. So if 6 months from now they drop some heat on DSG, then I'll just buy fucking Prism. Right? I mean, or I'll rent it from someone. You know? Buying a bot for one module like DSG, I don't think it's worth it. You know? It's not like Shopify or Footsites. It's DSG hasn't dropped anything, maybe 2 drops this whole year. I think I'm gonna pass. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell it. It's up for $150. It expires in 4 days, so. Glanta, yeah, me too. I paid 15. For May and June. Right, it's not showing much. And the announcement, and this is what I mean when I tell you guys I don't get the announcements, and they say, oh, we understand it's slow, so we wanted to do you guys a favor and give you guys something else to cook with. But like what? How about you throw one of those refract sites in there, huh? Like Best Buy. If you really, if it's slow and you really think, you know, you really want us to cook, then why not Best Buy or Target or Walmart? I mean, you have the module already, right? So why not that? Why DSG? Nobody's talking about DSG. But anyways, do you think DSG will drop the 4s? It depends. They usually generally drop the Jordans. They usually drop Jordans. They drop the Red Thunders. They drop the Oreos. They drop the Dazzling Blues. There has been some releases, I can't lie. There definitely has been some. I don't see any more checkouts right now on DSG. It's all Foot Locker. But they're coming in, but they're not coming in like they were. Do you know anyone selling backdoor trickle? I don't. I have to Jacksonville DSG for Jordans. What do you mean? You got to go to Jacksonville? That's your closest DSG? Shit, they're all over here in South Florida. They're all over the place. Haya has DSG. About to buy Valor, so buy it outright. For how much? Craig, have a good one, brother. Justin, you gonna send me one of those dunks or what? We're supposed to be brothers, man. When you hit, I hit. When I hit, I hit. I mean, can't go against the grain, bro. You're talking about the monthly for $200 a month? That's not buying though. That's just renting. And you have to join Carbon if you want to extend it. So it's going to run you $250. So it'll be $250 a month after this month. Initial is 200, and then you can continue to extend it monthly, but you have to be in Carbon, which is another cook group, and that's $50 a month. So what are your thoughts of StockX on fakes? So to be 100% transparent, I genuinely do not believe that any company ever should ever guarantee 100% authenticity all the time. Kyle, it's $250 a month to rent. It's bad if there's no YS drops, sure. It's a monthly group buy. So after you're done spending that $250 a month for however many months, you got to get rid of it. It goes away. You don't get to keep it. But just for kicks, I definitely don't think that any company, there should be a safeguard where it says we guarantee customer satisfaction. So if you do get a fake, you can send it back to us. But you know, like, listen, no, I didn't I didn't hit on you sneakers. Still pricey, just one easy drop. Exactly. So Smitty, yeah, it's an AK, I think. Kyle, you are correct. It is 2 instances, but if you get caught doing that, they're gonna ban your key and they're not gonna give you your money back. But and people will say, well, that opens up the door for people to switch it out and you know, they'll get the real shoes and switch them out for fakes and try to send them back. Listen, you can tag the shoe the same, right? I can't open up a ticket with StockX if I remove that StockX thing, that hang tag. But the issue is that because of this 100% everything guaranteed real, that even if you do open up a ticket, you have to fight these motherfuckers on sending these shoes back, man. You get a crushed box, you get stains on the shoe, you get a fake shoe. It's like they judge you. Like, yeah, right. Fake shoe. Get the fuck out of here. It's not fake. You're just an asshole trying to scam us. That's how they look at it. Oh, you're just trying to be a fucking scam. No, bro. This is human error. You have humans checking these shoes, man. You know what I mean? Humans not making very much money either. I would be very shocked if they're making more than 10 or 12 bucks an hour to do this, right? People are hurting. You know, you go into the boss's office for a fucking raise and the guy laughs you out of the office and says, get back to work. And you just decide everything that touches your table that day is going to go. Fuck it. I'm sending everything off. And they tag everything, no matter what it is. And they just send everything out, right? But for 4 shoes back to back within 2 months, for them all to be fake, I'll never buy another shoe off StockX again. Never in life. I just don't want to deal with the hassle. I check everything that comes in anyways. Anything I buy off StockX or GOAT, I check no matter what. Right? No raise for you. Go back to work. Your 10 bucks an hour is all you're going to get. Who cares if your wife is sick or your kid needs medicine or, you know? And then you got a disgruntled employee. But I didn't even hear. I heard about it through Roscoe. Roscoe was talking about it right before I jumped on live. Nike claims StockX is selling fake. Nike claims it? Shut the fuck up. Oh, I didn't know Nike did that. Nike bought. So this was Nike that bought these 4 shoes. So now Roscoe was looking at this before I jumped on. You can clearly tell that that's a fake. If you have a pair, look at your pair right now. Tell me you can't even look at the NFT pair compared to this. You're telling me you can't tell that that's fake? Look at the Wings logo right out of the gate. How much space is in between this up here and this? Look how much space is in between below, and look at the space down here on this wing right here. And then the toe box all day long, every day of the week. Look how high this goes up into the toe box and how flatline this is here. You can tell that that is fake from the picture. So that tells me that employee that passed that off didn't even look at it. Didn't even look at it, just tagged it and sent it. Good. I hope they sue the absolute dog shit out of fucking StockX, because StockX treats their customers like dog shit. StockX treats their fucking customers like dog shit. People have to fucking out them on Twitter in order for them to get anything fucking done. You gotta, your tweet has to go fucking viral before they step in and, oh, I'll help you out. No, bro, it shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't be like that. StockX flops and resale rises. I mean, StockX, this could be huge because GOAT, if GOAT becomes the go-to for market value, GOAT always has higher prices. See, you had to threaten legal action. StockX just added callbacks for higher levels to talk to customer service. That's not enough. I don't think that that's enough. It needs to be tested. I need to know that when I buy a $3,000 pair of shoes, that if it fucking comes in and I can check it, right? Because these guys like check, they do like regular checks for like $5 or whatever, but then they do checks that come with a piece of paper that says this is the reason your shit is fake, and it's like stamped, and that's like $20. But that's to send to eBay, StockX, GOAT, in case you get a fake. It's like a hard copy of that shoe. You know what I mean? It's not just a past mark on your phone. But that they should have to cover all that. They should have to cover all that. Cover everything. StockX cut the Jordan box I sold on there. They don't authenticate my shoes and sent them back to me. StockX is a fucking mess. They forgot where they came from. They forgot who got them to where they were, or where they are, is us. They forgot about that. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that there's people out there that are looking to scam StockX. I get that, 100%. Get the shoes in, switch them out, put another tag on them. But there's ways that they can go about making sure the shoe that you're checking and the shoe that you're sending back is the shoe that came from their warehouse. There has to be a way. There has to be. Whether they tag the box and the shoe and put something like on the insole or something, right? They have to be able to. That way, if you get a fake, you send the shoe back, and if it turns out that you switch the shoe out, well, now you get fucking nothing, right? You don't get no money back, you don't get money for your shipping label back, and you don't get the fake shoe back, right? You lose all of it, right? But if you do send the shoe back and it does check out to be fake, then you get all your money back right away, no questions asked. That's how eBay does it. eBay sells 10 times more shoes than StockX does. eBay is the #1 shoe sales outlet place that you can go to buy and sell shoes in the world, hands down, by a landslide. By a fucking landslide. The StockX tag looks huge. I don't have a StockX tag, but you're right. I mean, it just looks off. You can look at that shoe and say that's not a real shoe. That toe box is super chunky. The Wings logo is right away. Hands down right away. With how much space is on the bottom at the top versus this one. Hands down. They took one of my shoes with a pen mark, came like that, so I can understand. Yeah, but who says that they took the pen? Who says that they saw the pen mark? eBay has a tag that you have to cut it off, and as soon as you do that, toes can't retie a cable and try to pass it off. Right, exactly. Oh, yeah, right. eBay has that one that has like a wire running through it. Then they should do it that way, right? And of course, people will try to duplicate that, but keep switching it up, right? Every month you come out with a new tag, right? To keep people out of there. I mean, whatever you have to do. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. Figure it the fuck out. Figure it the fuck out. That's it. There's more though, right? They said they bought 4. That's fine. No, you're good. eBay is by far the cheapest way to sell shoes for sure. But all right, so let's check out releases for the rest of the week. So we have the rest of the week is pretty big. The eBay tag is NFC too, so you can hold your phone to it and get shoe details. Yeah. $100%. Antisocial Social Club does that too. Does what? Well, Jound is releasing this week too again. So we got. So tomorrow is dead. Tomorrow we have nothing at all. Tomorrow. The 13th. We have the Stussy Mids. We have Dunk Low Toasties, the Sneakers Draw or Sneakers Leo. We have and that's it for the 13th. The 14th, we have the Mocha 3s. Dunks tomorrow where? Wait, what? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, got you. My bad, guys. I fucked that all up. We have the Jounds tomorrow. Jound and New Balances tomorrow. Looks like we have Dunks on Kith and Next Nature. I'm showing Next Nature for the 13th. What Next Natures? Where though? Where? What 2 Dunks? Where are they releasing? Oh, on sneakers. Right. The red sneaker. I got you. Right. I forgot about that. Why did I forget about that? Okay, so 2 dunks tomorrow on Nike. I should definitely hit at least one of those. My accounts have 2 days worth of L's on them, so we should be good. I got you, brother. Yeah, I saw it. And we have the Jounds tomorrow. So 2 dunks and Jounds tomorrow. And then we have Stussie's on the 13th. We have Mocha 3s on the 14th. Protection Pack on the 14th. Granite 500s on the 14th. 72, the Jordan Low 72s on the 14th. The Oceans are EU. Selly. Oceans are EU. That's what it's looking like, at least. Kyle, no, I don't think so. Everyone should be an AK. I can't find another group that's better. Hands down, I'm telling you. Everyone should be an AK. And I don't get $1 from telling you guys that. GS mid-bread straight to cart. Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. Straight to cart. Straight to cart on Nike. The Amamineers have been delayed. What about the sites that ship to the US? Yeah, if there's EU sites that'll ship to the US. What is AK? It's a cook group, T-Bonds. But it's worth every penny. Every penny. Adrian, no go on carbon. No go. No go. I'm about to release Nest. I've been in Nest for the longest. I'm about to release them and jump straight on. Just leave it with AK. You're right, Sully. That's right. They do release at 3 a.m. There's a few of them, I think, that ship to the US that release. How do we set up for 2 different dunks? I'll do that for you now. I'll set up for you guys now. GFNF. Carbon having a Valor Pro today, but not worth it. It may not be. I mean, 2 pairs of slides pays for that. And I'll tell you, Valor definitely has the ability to hit 2 pairs of slides. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, guys, let's go ahead and set up for the 2 dunks on Nike tomorrow. I don't know how I missed it, but very simple, guys. We're going through the calendar here, right? You'll click on this plus sign to create tasks. They're on sneakers, so it's going to be preload mode, not Nike mode. I say no go to Carbon, comparing it to AK. I'm not saying Carbon is a bad cook group. I'm just saying comparing it, because that's what we're doing. We're comparing it to AK. The information in AK is hands down unlike any I've ever seen. Carbon has information, sure. They're just a regular cook group. They drop the same information as everyone else does. There's nothing that separates them from everyone else. You know what I mean? But a lot of people do well in Carbon. Debating on what bot, Valor, or Trickle for slides. Any recommendations? I'm running what bot and Valor. Thoughts on Endurance Cook Group? I've never... Endurance, isn't that what's his name from Gargantua? Alex are both gonna cook, both since I know you're in Notify. And to be honest, I think that that's the reason why people join Carbon is for the Valor, because they release monthly keys and they also release renewal keys sometimes too. So people join that in the hopes that they can grab Valor. At least that's what I think. Did you hit? I know that's why I joined. Did you hit on sneakers or Nike today? No, I did not. All right, preload, select profiles, already profiles, select size. This is a men's shoe, so we're going with profile size. Proxy option, profile proxy. I split them up about 1555 milliseconds apart. Starting with, this will be automatic for you. The number might be different. Don't worry about it. You can do delays anywhere between, I always get all my entries in by the first minute. If you have 50 or 60 accounts, then you might not be able to do that. Then do 2000 seconds instead of milliseconds instead of 1555. And then just hit create tasks. You'll get this. Then you just go back to the calendar. You hit plus on the next shoe. It'll say preload again. And now this is a woman's shoe. So profiles, I'm going to go size 9. I mean size 10.5. On women's, that way I can, that's size 9 in men's. Select proxy option, profile proxy, same thing. This is starting at 16 seconds, so all of the accounts will go in a few seconds apart, and then just create tasks. Done and done. Now Keith Adams gets like good information on other things like sneaker passes, and he has these built-in like spoofers and things like that, but that's something that you can get from AYCD. I do not use Mech Nike module, no. Use sneakers is where I go. What I do. That's what I do. So that's how you set up for that. And then if you want to check it just to make sure, go to your last entry. And as long as it's in by the first 2 minutes, you should be good. So this one, the last task will enter at 50. And then this one is 56. I'm torn because I get pairs delivered to me successfully from Nike using letter jig. Listen, don't stop doing what you're doing. If it's working, keep it. Is Toru still valid on Supreme? That I don't know. I don't think they wouldn't be. Why? I don't think they changed anything. Am I running this crazy collab for Supreme because you should be? I don't know. Stone Island gets very expensive. I haven't seen prices yet. Are prices up yet? What was the talk about Valor? No, people were talking about the group buy that's going down tonight for the monthlies at $200 a month. Bottle along with the tutorial, got it. All entries in smooth, no errors. That's it. That's it. So what do we got for tomorrow? Look at that, $1,900. There's absolutely no way that I would ever spend that kind of money to resell for a couple $100 more. I'm not interested. Almost 400 for a sweatshirt. Yeah, this is a huge pass. Huge pass for me. Yeah, huge pass. Yeah, it's 200 a month. Is $80 a reasonable rental price for slides with Valor? I would think that $80 is high, to be honest with you. For one instance or for two? I mean, how much do you honestly think that this could go for? You're saying car goes over the sweatshirts? Okay, $450 plus shipping and tax. Well, no shipping, but plus tax, you're looking at like $500. Yeah, Soul Butter, it's $200 a month, but you get 2 instances. So cargos are a go. I may run. What do you think? The natural colorway? Soul Butter, it's renewable, but you have to join Carbon. So they get you for $50 a month for Carbon, and then $200 a month for Valor. That shirt's gonna resell for at least 300. Yeah, like I don't mind grabbing a few of these. These look weird. The fit, don't they? Don't they look boxy and short on the bottom? Or is that just me? Black or natural? Okay. I may grab a few. 200 a month is ludicrous. Did I hit on coconut? No, I didn't hit on coconut. Justin sending me a free pair. How many Gmails do you use on YS on Mac? And what is the email to task ratio? I always hear numbers different. Like some will say 50, others will say 300. So here's my setup on Mac. I never go over 200 tasks per task group. And I usually run about 4 or 5 task groups. And I use 1 Gmail per task group. So about 4 or 5 Gmails. Sometimes 6. But then I always have a backup set or 2. So right now I have 15 Gmails loaded on each Mac. So I'm going to open up 5. And then if those 5 I don't pass splash, I can shut them down and open up another 5, etc., etc. Valor is 1 Gmail only. That's all I run. I set up like 5 or 6 per instance. And I only open up 1 at a time. So the fit is like, the fit is short, vintage type. Got you. Okay. But it's like short, right? Like it's like, it sits high on your, it sits high. Stone Island Supreme. It's crazy. It's $150 for that shirt. I don't doubt that the quality is probably impeccable, but that is a lot of money for a shirt. Should I run both instances? You should run absolutely everything you can possibly have ever. Doesn't matter. If you can get your hands on it, run it. If you can get your hands on it, run it. I was thinking about getting this, but this is too expensive. The ratio is 1 to 1,000 on Valor for Gmails. What is this? It's the boater look. Throw some Dockers on and go. Yeah, not me. Do I look like I wear Dockers? Not me. Yeah, this is. I may grab a few shirts, but I'm not gonna be. Any Gmails that I can buy that will be able to pass splash from now, I will still farm for YS drop, but looking for something that will actually pass. So 1Kickz is what you're gonna be in for. You're gonna want to grab 1Kickz. There's a lot of companies out there that have 1Kickz. Express is doing a group buy today in my Discord, but you can join Express. I have 1Kickz available. My Gmail Discord is in the description below as well. But yeah, there's a lot of companies that sell 1Kickz. 1Kickz is what you're gonna get. That's how you know the quality of the proxy and Gmail relationship is how quickly you pass splash. Bet I got Mech for $12.50 last month, but only been running 1 instance. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to run 2 all the time, but for big drops like this, mandatory, man. Mandatory. One of the things that I do that I don't see a lot of other Gmail companies doing is I accept all my security alerts. So I go through the GMAILZ history, and anything within 28 days, I accept them all, including any time that I log into AYCD, all of the security alerts, and then where it says go through this process to finish securing your account, the very top one, there's like 3 steps. I always do the top one too. And it doesn't matter. I manually do that on every Gmail that I buy. Anytime it logs into something different, I do it. So I think that helps as well. But yeah, a few people ran them on the 450s. They said they passed very, very well. I don't know how much of a test that can be, only because they didn't drop stock, but they had protection up. So I guess it's really going to depend. But yeah, if you want to join the Gmail Discord, the description is below. Also, guys, if you're new here, if you could smash that like button, man. We're stagnant, bro. We can't hit 900 subscribers to save my life. I don't know why. We've been at 865 for almost 3 weeks. Like, I know you guys don't fuck with me no more, man. I don't get it. I thought we were cool. All these one-click companies are scammers. Yeah, there's a lot of companies out there that don't do good business. Like, a lot of people are hyped for Vanished, but I've had to return every Vanished Gmail I've ever gotten. They just haven't been good at all for me. For me, at least. Can they both be on same PC, or does it have to be different? Yeah, no, you can't open. I don't think you can open 2 mechs on the same source. Wesley, I have them in stock. I'm farming them for today, and anything that sells, well, it's a pre-order for tomorrow. It's a pre-order for tomorrow. I just want to farm up for this last day here, and then I'm going to release stock tomorrow. Right. Yeah, you can run 2 mechs on the same computer. You just need to get a server. Yeah, Wesley, just open a ticket. Read how to purchase. And then if you want to go through products and pricing, here, let me show you guys. So how to purchase, just make sure you include this information: product, quantity, email, payment method. These are the payment methods. And then everyone read after you buy. Make sure you read that. Terms and conditions, make sure you read that. And then choose whichever you want. And then open up a ticket. Valor owns Carbon. Yes, correct. Valor owns Carbon. So that's the reason why they're able to extend your monthly. How did you do on your sneakers? Yeah, so BR, that's normal. The goal is to get your entries in. What happens after that, don't worry about. Just check your privacy or your slash account and see which accounts hit. What you should be doing is naming every card that you use the Gmail of the account that it's attached to. So that way when it hits and USNKRS doesn't pop up, then you'll check the card that hit, and then you can create a manual task using that account and get the tracking from that, as long as your server is strong. Yeah. And if you do need a server, guys, we are sponsored by Sauce servers. That's what I'm using. I have a weekly with them for Whatbot, and I also have a monthly. I run a CEO with them. I think the CEO is a 1632, and it's less than $100 a month after my code. Less than $100 a month. I was paying 180 with Oculus for over a year. But that's my codes, guys. If you need anything, Diamond Proxies is going to be great for slides too. Wolf proxies. I'll have a group buy for Wolf proxies today. Almost grabbed the 10x server before you told me to relax. Well, that's the thing, is grabbing a bare metal, you need to be able to run a bare metal, right? So there's no reason spending that kind of money on a bare metal if you don't have enough things to run on it. You know what I mean? So did you get a CEO for weekly? Yes, I got a CEO for weekly. How many tasks I can run with Wrath on a so here's the thing with Wrath is generally it kills itself for some reason. Like it bogs down on its own regardless of how great the server is. I'll never understand it how that happens. But usually you're maxed out at 1,000 tasks on Wrath, give or take maybe a little bit. But after that it just gets incontrollable. You can't control it. But I usually run about 700 to 800 on Wrath just to keep it so where I can go through it and change things. But now they released a different mode on YS. Excuse me. 2 different modes now. So now I don't know if one mode is less intensive than the other mode or what that means. So you're just going to have to play with it when it comes to that. I've never done really good on Wrath for anything but AMD and Best Buy. Cody, I can't talk to you about that. I'm sorry. But let's see. So tomorrow we'll go live for the Nike drops. It looks like there may be a Shopify Dunk drop tomorrow too. We'll talk about that more tomorrow though. No one's mentioned it, so I can't mention it because I don't want to be a leaker. The Jounds tomorrow. Sorry, Cody. If you want to message me, you can do that. But the Jounds are releasing tomorrow too. If you're asking in general, Cody, like how do you get it in general, you need to have a group buy with your cook group. I'm sorry, I thought maybe you knew that I didn't have it, that I wasn't in the Discord or something. Yeah, if you want, Cody, so they do group buys in different cook groups. And then just join the Discord, or if you want, I don't recommend this, but if you're really hard up for them, you can grab a server from them and then get their proxies anytime. But their servers have been known to go down during super hype drops. And go down meaning you can't access your bots, your proxies, or anything on there. You're stuck. So no, Sammy, I think the wait list is like less than a day. There you go. Soul bought a server to buy a plan. So anyone know where AK group buy happening for what though? AK group buy for what? It's a day wait time. Yeah, there's not a long wait at all. I got in within like 12 hours. I filled out the wait list that night and I was in the next day. Honestly, buying a server was a huge waste of money. Yeah, I mean, some people just don't need it. Some people, they just don't need it. They're good running mech on local. Oh, yeah. Just for that, 100%. I don't suggest buying a server just to get the proxies. I honestly believe people should just stay in their lane. If you're a proxy company, stay a proxy company. Don't start dabbing into shit you have no idea what you're doing. Especially when you don't offer refunds and you don't offer free months when your shit fucks up. But that's besides the point. Live proxies here. It doesn't happen often, to be honest with you. I don't see Live's name very much. Sorry, I walked away and think you guys mentioned it. Mech is 200 YS tests per group. Can run 5 groups, so 1,000 tasks if I'm on a server. Yeah, 1224, you should be fine with that. 1,000 tasks, you should also be fine. But I do it so like, here, look, for instance, I'll show you my setup on one of my mechs on my server. So I'm running 125 on one, 100 on another, 100 on another, and then 3 groups of 150. Maxwell, I agree, 100%. For less than $100, you can't beat that server any day of the week. For 1632, you can do anything you want on that server. Kickz, I'm yet to check out something on automations. You just got to stick with it. You got to stick with it. A lot of the good stuff happens with checkpoint. But, yeah, a lot of the things happen with checkpoint. So you guys, if you're going to get Valor, I'd get it now. I definitely foresee their price getting very expensive very soon. This beta is definitely something serious. How many billing profiles? I'm upping my billing profiles to 50 for slides. I'm currently at 25. I'm doing 30 slash and 20 privacy. I was redoing them right before I jumped on live. What 10x server do you have? Yeah, the 1632. Except those Yeezy restocks last month, remember, no checkpoint. Well, yeah, there's always the anomaly. Sure. There's always the anomaly where they restock shit without checkpoint, but majority of the time. Valor Group, I think 6 p.m. they said, didn't they? I'm not in Carbon right now. Or was that, where was that? Where was that group by? Surge. Leaf. Was it in AK? No. I don't see it. In Carbon it is, right? Yeah, it's not in AK. It's in Carbon. Yeah. AK doesn't have it. Yeah, it's in Carbon. But that's the reason why people join Carbon is for that. You know what I mean? And last month they did a first come first serve on renewal too. Correct, Selly. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything till someone mentioned it. But yeah, so Kith is dropping the coconut dunks tomorrow too. So we'll run for that. Is it a full buy of the buy? Monthly only, Smitty. And you have to stay in Carbon after that in order to keep it. But all right, so tomorrow we got 2 dunks on Nike. We got the Jowns releasing on the Jown website, and we got Kith releasing the coconut milk dunk lows on their website at 10 o'clock. So we got 4 releases tomorrow. Guys, don't sleep on the Jown release. They should do well. I would not run small sizes like 4.5, 5, 5.5, but like 7 through 13 is where the money's gonna be. The Jowns always do well. Always do well. 50, 70, 80, $100 profit per shoe. So yeah, I am. I'm doing ACO for it. I'm running ACO. With those 50 billing profiles, are you going to run them 2 to 1? 2 of the same payments per task. No, I don't understand the question, Baron. But the way that I run it is, look, it's just like this. So when I create my tasks, if I'm running 25 profiles, then each profile will be on here 5 times. And then on this one, each profile will be on here 4 times. Each profile 4 times. On 150 tasks, each profile will be on here 6 times, and then 6 times. And that's throughout the entire, all my setups. Doesn't matter because you're not going to hit every task. You won't check out on every task. So it doesn't matter how many tasks you have per, you know, like you don't have to do that. Even if you have one profile, run just as many tasks. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? There's no ratio when it comes to profiles. There's no ratio at all. But I'm out, guys. I will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. We'll do dunks tomorrow. Hopefully we have a better day today. I appreciate everyone who stopped by. Check out the description, guys. There's a lot of good resources down there. Proxies, GMAILZ. If you need help botting, if you're learning how to bot, join the Discord. It is $10 a month and $10 initial and $10 a month. And then there is also an unlimited ACO role as well, where everything is included except for foam runners, slides, and Dunk Shopify Only Drops. So perfect example, the Dunk drop for Kickz tomorrow will not be included in ACO, but the Jound release will. The Amamanier release next week or whenever it happens, that's also the New Balance protection pack. That's included. Pretty much everything except for the sites that I listed. But I appreciate everyone who stopped by. I will be here again tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Stay safe.